Good morning, students. Today we'll again start with the cell division. I was telling you about mitosis. So mitosis I have already dealt in my previous lecture. So again I'll revise. So mitosis is a type of cell division in which there were 4 phases, P, M, A, T. This also I told you that P is for prophase, M is for metaphase, A is for anaphase, and this is for T is for telophase. So mitosis and meiosis, 2 cell divisions were there. So mitosis and mitosis we are having this. So actually what happens, we are having a whole cell. I have already shown you the figures in your book, and this I am telling you that this is a cell. Inside the cell there is a nucleus. So when the nucleus is getting divided, all these division which is going on inside the cell, this is called karyokinesis. Karyokinesis, right? So the division of a nucleus only is called karyokinesis. When this cytoplasm, this outside this starts dividing, this is called cytokinesis, right? So cytokinesis, we have already gone through karyokinesis. Karyokinesis means we were only focusing on the division of a nucleus. So in a division of nucleus, first we are having prophase, then metaphase, anaphase, telophase. These all the 4 phases were happening in the nucleus only. So nucleus, I told you that in first prophase, this nuclear membrane will disappear, and these were the esters. You've seen this type of diagrams in a book. So these esters, these will move apart like this. These were moving this side, and the nuclear membrane has disappeared, and this type of chromosomes was seen in the center in the metaphase, and these were the spindle fibers. Okay, so these were the asters, these are the spindle fibers, and these were the chromosomes. These were lying in the equator in metaphase. Then anaphase में जो nucleus होता है, that is again the nuclear membrane has disappeared. So this sister chromatid, they are going towards this side, right here. So there in between there is nothing. So the spindle fibers are taking these chromosomes, the sister chromatids, towards the opposite poles. This was your anaphase, right? This is your metaphase, this was your prophase, metaphase, this is anaphase. And in anaphase only you can see that there is a furrow in between. फरो का मतलब यहाँ पे डिविजन स्टार्ट हो जाता है किसका? साइटोकाइनेसिस, मतलब साइटोप्लाज्म भी थोड़ा सा डिवाइड होना शुरू कर देता है. एंड इन लास्ट टीलोफेज you can see that this one, the furrow has widened more, and after the division of a furrow means the furrow is coming nearer, and we are having 2 separate nucleuses. So nucleuses are divided, and in this the chromatin fibers are now lying, because these chromosomes, these has again uncoiled, they have opened, and these are again in the form of a chromatin fibers. I told you that when there is no cell division, because nucleus is already divided, this will not divide further, so it has again come back to the chromatin fibers. This cytoplasm is getting divided into 2 parts. This whole process, this is telophase, PMAT. So all these diagrams, this is of a animal cell, and these are getting divided like this. This is your mitosis, and only karyokinesis is going on. The division of a nucleus is going on. After this, the main thing, this is cytokinesis, in which the cytoplasm will fully divide. तो ये साइटोप्लाज्म, ये जो फरो है, जब ये नजदीक आता है, दिस कम्स क्लोजर, द नेक्स्ट डायग्राम इज हियर, दिस विल फॉर्म 2 सेल्स, और इसके अंदर न्यूक्लियस इज ऑलरेडी प्रेजेंट, एंड न्यूक्लियस इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ अ क्रोमेटिन फाइबर्स. सो after this telophase we are having cytokinesis. So this whole process, this is called karyokinesis, right? And ये वाला जो process है, this will be called cytokinesis. साइटोकाइनेसिस, राइट? सो यहाँ पे जब सेल डिवाइड हो रहे हैं, साइटो का मतलब होता है साइटोप्लाज्म, कैरियो का मतलब होता है न्यूक्लियस. ओके, तो कैरियोकाइनेसिस मीन्स द डिविजन ऑफ अ न्यूक्लियस, दिस होल वन. And when the cell starts, means the cytoplasm divides, this is called cytokinesis. So this was your whole karyokinesis as well as cytokinesis. So finally we have come to the end that cells have divided into 2. Now again, I have told you before this there is an interphase. In an interphase there is a nucleus, and the chromatin fibers lie in a nucleus, and these chromatin fibers they actually are in a resting stage, means they are preparing for this next cell division, right? This is interphase. So these are, so again the cell has come to the same position. Now the nucleus is there, chromatin fibers are there, और ये आपका साइटोप्लाज्म है. तो ये अब छोटे छोटे दो सेल्स बन गए हैं. Again they will come to the same stage, interphase. ये देखिए chromatin fibers and the same structure seen. So after this again they will come to the interphase. Got it? So this is clear. This interphase, these all phases, this is called karyokinesis. After this cytokinesis, cytoplasm divide होके दो cells बन गए हैं. And again these two cells will come to the interphase stage, and interphase से फिर ये आपका शुरू हो जाएगा. So this was the whole cell division. Cytokinesis is also done and karyokinesis is also done. Now there are some differences. There is a table in your book and you have to go through that table. In this we again have to, you will just see this table. This esters are formed in an animal cell. This is the difference between mitosis in plant and animal cell. So what are the differences in plant and animal cell? This I will show you. In a plant and animal cell, what happens? In an animal cell, this is an animal cell, this is a nucleus. I told you that there are some esters formed. You can go through your diagrams in a book also. This is your animal cell, right? And आपका जो plant cell होता है, what happens? This is a cell wall. So no esters are formed. It will directly have this chromatin fibers, and it will directly move to the prophase is there, and prophase के बाद this will move to the metaphase, means this will go like this. So first difference is that animal cell is having esters in it, whereas the plant cell does not have esters, right? Then second one is that during the cell division, जो आपका last में था telophase, anaphase and telophase, the furrow is formed. ये इस टाइप का फरो बन रहा था और फिर आपका क्या हो रहा था, सेल डिवीजन हो रहा था. बट इन अ प्लांट सेल वी आर हैविंग डायरेक्टली, दिस इज द प्लांट सेल एंड इट डिवाइड्स थ्रू द सेल प्लेट. ये जो सेंटर में डिवीजन हो रहा है, दिस इज कॉल्ड अ सेल प्लेट. सो इन अ एनिमल सेल वी आर हैविंग फरो फॉर्मेशन, whereas in a plant cell there is a cell plate which divides the plant cell into two parts. So I'm again revising. Esters are formed, esters are not formed in a plant cell. Here this furrow is formed and it divides the cell into two parts, whereas here this cell plate is formed, right? Then third difference is that it occurs throughout the body cells. ये जो आपका animal cell में division होता है, ये आपके in all the cells. All the cells means पूरी body में जितने cells होंगे सारे में cell division होता है, but in a plant it occur at tips only. Getting my point? So these are the three major differences. I'll revise. This is esters, plant cell no esters. Second one, furrow is formed in an animal cell for division of a cell. Here cell plate is formed for the division in plant cell. This third one is that all the cells perform the cell division, mitosis, all the body cells. And this in a plant cell, only the growth is at tips. So these are the three major differences, and these differences has been told in your book also. So please go through the book and learn the differences, right? Then for the next issue we are having, what is the significance of mitosis? So significance of mitosis क्या होती है, कि आपने अभी ये पीछे पढ़ा था कि आप सेल डिवीजन से क्या क्या काम करेंगे and why cell division is necessary. So cell division is necessary. तो जो जिस चीज के लिए सेल डिविजन नेसेसरी है वो ही उसकी सिग्निफिकेंस है. लाइक सिग्निफिकेंस इज फॉर ग्रोथ, repair, reproduction and asexual. This again is given in your book. You can see here significance of mitosis. Growth मैंने आपको बताया था, repair भी बताया था, reproduction, asexual growth जो single celled organism है, and the main and the important point is it maintains same number of chromosome. Now same number of chromosomes means that ये वाला पॉइंट इसलिए इंपॉर्टेंट है कि माइटोसिस एक सेल डिवीजन, आई हैव टोल्ड यू दैट देयर आर टू सेल डिविजन्स, वन इज माइटोसिस, अदर इज मियोसिस. तो इसमें इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट ये इसलिए है बिकॉज इन दिस टाइप ऑफ सेल डिविजन माइटोसिस, MIT, माइटोसिस में सेम नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम्स आर कैरीड फॉरवर्ड. मतलब अगर आपके बॉडी में क्रोमोसोम्स हैं 23 पेयर्स, if I take a human as an example, 23 pairs are there and these 23 pairs are carried forward to the next generation. गेटिंग माई पॉइंट. सो द नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम्स जो है ना, जितने आपकी पहली जनरेशन में है, अगर सेल डिवाइड करता है तो आपके दूसरे वाले सेल में भी क्या होंगे, 23 पेयर्स ही प्रेजेंट होंगे. Means if your one cell of a body is having 23 pairs, the other cell and all the cells in your body will have 23 pair of chromosomes. So this fifth point is, that is why important, because in this we are saying that it is same number of chromosomes is maintained in the next cell also, in after the cell division. Got it? So this is very important. Next topic is your meiosis. And meiosis, the chapter in the chapter, it is not dealt with so much of detail, so we'll see it in my next class. Meanwhile, you have to go through the significance, and I'll again request you to please draw the diagrams of prophase, metaphase, anaphase and telophase. So meanwhile, you please practice them along with the labeling, and if you feel like doing the exercise, if you know the answers, or if it is easy for you, you can go through the exercise also, and next part I'll deal in my next class. Thank you.